Warning, the following program may contain moments of great personal reflection, sudden and striking realization, things you should not try at home, the truth about cats and dogs, incomplete thoughts, rambling gibberish, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Get up, get on up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new... I don't know why I sound... I don't know why I sound like Dracula. Welcome to an all-new Open Mic Live right here on openmictheshow.com and Facebook Live now. That is our mainstream Facebook Live. What is wrong with you?
You are loud as hell.
You're loud as hell. What, in your headphones?
Everywhere.
Shut up. But not on here. All right, anyway, so technical difficulties out of the way in the first minute. Boom, done, over with. I'm going to have Stan introduce you to our guest this evening.
So in the studio this evening is Aegea. No, I'm just kidding. It's Aegea. Welcome, fellas. How's everything going?
Fantastic.
Doing good, man.
I really appreciate you guys coming all this way, especially you. So real quick, let's go around the table so everyone gets to know who you are. Tell them your name and what you do.
I'm Chris Coleman. I'm the singer.
Johnny Chase, guitar.
I'm Brandon Bowers, and the drummer.
Ben Sauer to play the bass.
So in case y'all forgot, that was Chris, Johnny. No, I'm just kidding. So what's going on, guys? How we doing?
Good. Fantastic, man.
Dude,
Killer.
I haven't seen you guys in a while. Yeah. I mean, I almost started missing
48
you a little
hours?
bit, right? Exactly.
I feel like we're in the family now.
I do feel that way. You know what I mean? Adopted, maybe, but
we look alike.
So, dude, you guys are awesome. I've seen you. I saw you guys 2 nights in a row. Didn't even realize you were there the second night. Seriously, because I didn't really look at the banner. I went because Red Calling was going to be there.
No doubt.
And bonus, there's Aegea.
Yeah, we saw you were like,
oh,
holy shit.
Right, did you see the stars in my eyes and the little hearts floating above my head and all that shit?
You're like the leaping high five.
While you were trying to play? Hey, asshole! So, how long have you guys been playing around here real quick?
Chris, for you?
God, I joined the band last winter, last spring.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do very good on the stand, would you? Where were you July 8th? I don't know. It was the summertime.
Yeah,
I was there last summer.
Where were you?
Where were you?
It was a season.
Exactly. Who the hell remembers that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Exact days and shit.
No, yeah, I joined up with the guys back in January, and we just started picking up gigs right away, and it's been great. But we've been playing around, and I think all of us have been playing in the area for our whole lives.
Yeah.
So.
So let's get that out of the way real quick. How many years is your whole life?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm 17.
I'm 25.
So
26.
We'll talk later.
26.
32.
Old bastard.
we keep him at like a steady 25.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Y'all got a veteran voice in there?
Yeah. But in black years, that makes me like 22.
Yeah.
Younger all of a sudden. You're bigger, faster, stronger, but younger?
I don't age.
Evolution, baby.
You got Benjamin Button in here.
Because the sun doesn't affect me. Jesus Christ. So you guys played at Ferg's and the Crowbar. I saw you at each one of them, right?
Yeah.
And with some great bands, Red Calling, Sunshine and Bullets, Cold Clock Knockout, freaking Warlap. Dude, how the hell did y'all pull that off? I mean, how'd you pull the wool over their eyes?
Yeah, right.
That's my son.
We were asking ourselves the same question.
Right. It's the hair.
Yeah. It's the hair, yeah. It's always the hair, man. Well, I would say that a big part of the band's sort of mantra is that we try to be really about everybody in the scene. You know,
he doesn't believe a word you're saying.
No, he doesn't like me at all.
Nothing I can do. What do you want?
What? It's Whoop Studios.
It's guard dog. Gia rolls deep, man. We roll real deep.
That's actually our other singer. That's the screamer in the background.
Dude, you're done.
Yeah. So
you're just Milli Vanilli.
So this is what we're actually doing. He's actually a replacement. And
yeah.
now you know.
It's an audition.
It's a barking dog production. Yeah, it is.
I feel like that's what happened to the lead singer of Sick Puppies. Found out.
Yeah. The dog actually got sick. He got parvo. Well, guess he's done.
Miss that guy
Let's
so
go on Craigslist and find us a black guy.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Ironically, that's actually how we got Chris. It's not a joke. No, it's not a joke. We just
I
put
wasn't
like
that
a
drunk. I remember the conversation.
Okay. I don't.
We're like,
No, actually, I don't. I took notes as we were talking.
Yeah, okay. Sneaky bastard.
shit, I said too much.
Yeah, exactly.
No, not yet, bro. Don't worry, you will.
Yeah.
So, traffic. Let's get into traffic. I realize that's not a fun topic.
Yeah.
But everyone seems to be surprised by the fact that there's traffic when they're coming here. They're like, I mean, I'm stuck in traffic. You actually made it on time, so I'm impressed. I'm looking at you, and I realize it was you. But, right? You got here. Did you speed?
A little bit.
Fifth.
Yeah.
He pleads the
plead the fifth.
Oh, don't worry. We're number one with the police station. I mean,
Oh yeah, perfect. I live at like Florida Beach, like literally almost on the beach, so I have to come down 60 and of course
Again.
hour and 7 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Very much.
Absolutely.
How long did it take you?
Fucking 8 minutes.
Right. And he walked.
And he walked.
Yeah.
So you live in Newport Richie, right?
Port Richie. Yeah.
Port was the same shit.
Yeah. Same thing.
I
we're
live
the OG
pretty
of
much in
Richie's.
Safety Harbor, so
Good God,
just cut right
guys.
over. It wasn't that bad for me. 40 minutes wasn't that bad.
How come all the talent lives like not in Tampa? Seriously, are you guys scared? Is someone's going to steal your equipment or something?
That's exactly what it is.
Is it okay if I say yes?
Yeah, because we're number one in urban neighborhoods too.
Oh,
So
yeah,
don't worry
perfect.
about that.
I might get my street cred back.
But seriously, all the talent, the bands, the comedians, they all live in St. Pete or freaking Palm. Screw, right to see shows. Screw. I need gas money.
Oh yeah.
The talent is.
It is, right?
I love it. It's amazing.
But there's a lot of great places over here, like to live. I mean, I'll rent you a room, bro. If you
All one room, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be just like this.
It'll work really well.
You can all come out of the closet together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He'll have to go back in.
Oh hell no, it's scary. My dad's gonna hate me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus, mother God. So yeah, you cost me a lot of gas. We're even right now.
Okay,
Because I drove everywhere looking for goddamn Jenny Cream Ale.
It's the beer in the.
It's the worst beer in the world, which is why people sing it. Like we're from New York, and so we've seen it and dumped out plenty of them. You know what I mean? So we actually saw it on shelves and like, are you kidding me? How the hell did that make it all the way down here? Like to compete with PBR? That's the only thing I can imagine. So we go, nope, we don't carry that no more. Okay, I'm shocked. Like literally, I think his name Pitt.
Or like Steel Reserve.
Natural ice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Recognize?
You got like shitty beer, so.
No. See,
He's just poor.
Actually, Chris can turn shitty beer into Jaeger, so it works out.
Was that a black joke?
It can't be now.
I've got a taste for the finer things.
That's rude.
Notice, label out for the camera. Label out. Come on,
Label
PBR.
off.
Sponsor me.
Well, you might want to use the part of the label that actually says that.
Yeah, nice.
There we go. Number one cheap beers, open mic live.
That's it.
No, I drink Bush, bro, so don't even let me bug you like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have to pay money.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, there's ad space.
That's why you have the blue ribbon.
Right.
Yeah, this beer won't knock it.
How long
because
ago?
they use it.
How long ago?
Yeah,
Living on past accolades.
Yeah, but before everybody else was.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Everybody gets an
Super Bowl,
award
you're
now.
still a Super Bowl, so this is.
They actually thought it was
clearly
carbonated
the
water.
beers.
Right. Right. It was a state fair they won at, and there was only 2 beers entered.
Yeah.
That one and Piss Beer, which is still around somehow.
Schlitz.
AKA Bud Light.
Milwaukee's best.
Right. Oh. What do they call that? The
Milwaukee
beast,
tried.
right? Yeah. You got to be a beast to drink that shit, bro. Seriously. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's OE.
I could do it. I could do an OE.
Grew up doing OEs.
nostalgia of it, right?
Street cred.
Throwback Thursday.
That's all you can, right? And you better have that bitch in a brown paper bag
One in
and
each hand,
dump
man.
some out for some dickhead that died.
Or you do like Edward 40 hands. You know, you tape the 40s to the hands. You ever done that?
No, but I got that
Basically,
porn.
yeah, right. you duct tape like 2 40s like to your hands, and you can't do anything until you finish
I
both.
just heard about this.
Yeah.
Was it y'all that were? Might have been y'all that were telling me about it.
It's
We say it a lot. So
You talk about it a lot. We do it while traveling.
That's what it's,
So I don't know. It's like it shows. Well, yeah, I actually haven't seen one where I did it. And this would everyone be if I brought up some OEs.
that's what
Poor
you know
Loco.
Spraying some out for my homies.
Champagne, OE, I don't know, man. I might take the OE, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like back in my day, dude, the cheap crap that we were drinking that we could get people to buy for us was like Mad Dog and you know what I mean, like Mickey's and stuff like that.
Coke 45.
I mean, Coke 45. Yeah, no, I lived in those neighborhoods, but I didn't drink that shit.
yeah.
But seriously, I mean, you guys drink?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I know that because we were all talking to each other like this.
Yeah, we're pretty much a drinking team with a music problem.
So,
it's like, hey, what do you guys want to do after practice? Go to the bar?
You wait until after practice to drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Oh yeah, the music will get better. Don't worry.
You gotta get to the bar.
I mean,
know?
we used to think that our like slogan would be "drink more," and the more you drink, the better we sound.
Robbie Lynch says y'all need to drink delirium. Does anyone know what delirium is?
No. Yeah. That really high percentage.
That shit, bro.
High percentage.
Delirium's pretty new.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Does anyone know?
It's like a 13% like beer.
Oh, well, sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of 13% beers that.
You feel great.
Yeah.
After how many?
Like 3 or 4, you feel fine.
Yeah, you're like.
Well, after 3 18-packs of Bush, I feel good.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? That's a lot of
I don't know
pissing.
about feeling good, man.
That's a lot of lifting and putting down the toilet seat. I can tell you that. Oh, Robbie Lynch said, Spence! Must be the only one he likes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, my God. Robbie Lynch, what a cool dude, huh?
Yeah. No. Robbie's definitely he's one of our homies. Like one of the tightest dudes that we know in the scene.
Oh, I take that back, guys. I didn't scroll down. He did yell out everybody's name.
Thank you, Robbie. I love you.
Damn, I shouldn't have scrolled down. It was so much more fun when he just yelled Spence.
Nice.
We'll just pretend that's what it was.
Right? For you. Okay. The guy that went back in the
He's
closet.
doing that emoji. Like.
So Robbie Lynch, I mean, how long have you guys known that guy?
Man, I don't know, a couple years.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need exact. I mean, a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him last
really
year.
Sort of came out around the same time that we emerged, and we immediately just kind of became band friends, and booked a lot of shows together. We're trying to get tours booked together. And Robbie's just a cool dude, he's just a true blue guy.
They all are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Buck,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
they're all cool as shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what made this the most fun.
Yeah.
Like we talked about it the other night, and I tried to say, well, we'll wait and talk about it later, but I was so excited to see you guys. But that's what's so cool is there are so many good people that are talented as shit in this area.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you need to start meeting each other more often. Because like Cold Clock,
yeah.
I see them. They're putting on
everywhere.
these shows, bro.
Yeah.
And they're bringing Sunshine. They're bringing Aegea. They're bringing Nevertell. They're bringing, I mean, that's what needs to happen. These guys are doing it right, man. And that guy's young.
Yeah.
They're young as shit.
Cat's like 22, I think.
Yeah, is he 22?
Yeah.
He's a little old for me, but either way.
Yeah.
But,
Not as cute anymore, right?
Well, he's still cute.
Yeah.
I'm out of the closet, remember?
right.
Yeah, me and Ryan always geek out over our bass gears and stuff at shows. We're
Yeah.
always like, yep, I got that pedal, yep.
You might be the smallest bass player I've seen in a while, bro.
I definitely don't fit the
Next to Amanda Hammers, bro, you are the smallest.
Spence is actually a squirrel.
Is it-
Which is he's great for the bass player.
is that what it is?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Spence is sort of the gear. I mean, we're all geary in the band, but Spence is definitely the geariest gearhead in the band. And, we can always count on him to drone on and on about cables and fillings and things.
Oh,
I got to
okay.
correct you here.
Somebody's
We're
gotta
not
do
all
that,
geary.
right?
I am not geary. I have no gear. I look at them and I go, oh, look at you fancy ass motherfuckers.
Chris carry the gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Pick
charge
this
of
up.
carrying.
No, the
Yo,
other
big
one.
man. Get this shit.
We go.
Dude, listen. You're the lead singer. You don't have to do the gear.
This
bro.
mic is so heavy,
Huh?
Carry
Yeah,
a
he's-
mic in, it's hard work.
I'm supposed to sing
You
if I
might as well
gotta
be a
carry all
comedian.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Are we going to play a game, Mike? Are you ready? Did I give you enough time?
Ha!
These ain't games.
this. We ain't playing.
Yeah, this is life.
This ain't no
This
game.
is life.
Are we or no? Did I?
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
Well, it is time for a game. Oh, and that worked too. Hey, all these buttons are working today. So the name of the game is Real News or Fake News. For those of you that haven't played, I'm going to post you a headline, and you're going to see if this is based off of a real story or if it's satire, BS, onion, yada, yada, yada. You guys are involved. You're going to play against the people in the chat board, and you are going to be our point system. So one of you grab one of those balls and throw it right over my head.
Whoa.
That was lefty.
That was 19 points. So for 19 points, the first question or headline is surgeon leaves Bluetooth headphones inside patient during heart surgery. Is that a real news story or a fake news story?
True.
I can see that happening, really. Yeah, that's real. I've heard weirder, so.
You on Facebook
What
Live?
the hell kind of surgeon are you that you got your head inside the fucker?
Hey, what song was playing?
Probably just dropped him in there, man. Didn't realize.
So I got another one.
Jamming out the Beyonce while, working.
Maybe I had a Aegea playing and it just revived the heart.
Maybe it was talking
that's
to,
right. That's
You
right.
did that on purpose.
he was talking to the other surgeon.
Yeah.
Hello, how do I do this heart surgery thing?
Tiff Money says fake. How many points was this worth?
19.
And Dale says fake.
You can play along on
all said
our
real?
Facebook
Yeah,
page
all real.
inside of Open Mic the Show, or excuse me, Open Mic Live on Facebook. Whatever, openmictheshow.com.
Snooks all say fake. Tiff Money says fake.
Where's the faith, guys?
They were my headphones.
Yeah, these guys on this chat board better not be using Google either.
They might be, but it doesn't matter.
They're answering too quick. Dude, we'll call them out. Like if you're the last one to answer and you're the only one that got it right, there's an issue here.
Yeah.
Snopes in this.
I will take points away from people, I swear to God. Gobble says real.
I'll shut this whole show down.
What a dick. He drove an hour, bro. You can't just shut this thing down.
I can't.
No.
Oh, he can. Because he's the gearhead.
There we go.
It's no gears, just unplug. We got reels and fakes all across the board. You can play along on Open Mic Live right here on Facebook, and eventually we'll get a chat board. Maybe we'll join IRN's chat board. I don't know.
Mike Shannon, Destiny Cobalt, welcome. Carson Schaller. Schaller or Schaller?
I think it's Schaller.
All right, whatever. Carson Schaller. He's not here.
There's question, right? Shower or shower?
Yeah,
All right, so the first question of today's game is worth 19 points. Surgeon leaves Bluetooth headphones inside patient during heart surgery. That, my friends, is
The news is fake.
fake news.
Oh, come on. That seems so believable.
I've done it before.
Did that go? I don't know if that went. Let's try this again.
Dude, this is an operation, bro. Yeah. Right, I shocked myself playing operation.
All right, next question is worth how many points, gentlemen? One of you take one of those balls.
I'll do it again. I said I'll do it ready. Oh, no, you do it ready.
Boom. All right, I hit you already during practice, so let's see if I can get the... Oh, 20?
Call it a one, though.
Oh.
All right,
Call
so
that
for
the
a point, I've got to order a little bit.
That word.
Shut your mouth.
Uh-oh.
We're off the air for a second.
So we can talk candidly?
Sure.
I get another throw, right? Because the audience...
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
First of all, it's your show. You can do whatever the hell you want, bro.
Hey,
Can I vape in here?
Huh?
That's cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Smoke weed every day. No, I'm kidding.
He's not that cool.
Right, I'm like, I don't vape, but if there's something in there, bro, we'll talk about it.
This show's about to get real.
Yeah, no, I can't smoke and do this, bro. It'd be like this.
Hey, so guys.
Y'all be asking me questions.
We're like, what dimension are you in right now?
Exactly.
Like, oh my God, that Stanley Cup is so small.
That's rude.
All right, sorry about that. Apparently Facebook doesn't like me, and we're back on, but we're waiting for people to get into the board. So let's go ahead and wait for Facebook to finish loading up. It happens.
No, we need
He's
a
right.
site.
That was
I
my
shared
fault.
it.
I did it.
We need a site.
I did it. I did it. It was me. I blame me.
It was done on purpose.
It was
It
literally
was-
the moment I shared the live.
Oh, was it? Was that what it was? Well, I'll restart it again. So, all right. So anyway, so irrefutable facts. That was 1 point anyway, so it doesn't matter. Irrefutable facts that Jesus would have been a conservative. Is this a real news story or a fake news story?
Irrefutable.
Fake.
So they have matter of facts that Jesus would have been conservative. A guy that gave everything away.
Let's just go with real.
I think fake.
Let's just say it's real.
Because here's my logic here. People say Jesus is my homie. You ever met a conservative homie? No, I think.
They're not saying he was for sure. They're just saying there's evidence that they're saying he definitely was.
Dude was friends with a prostitute.
So if Jesus is your homie and you spill water for him, does it turn into wine?
That's a great question.
I'm going with real.
Yeah.
Who's all going real?
So Spence is real, Brand's real, I'm real, and
Fake.
Chris is fake.
Fake.
Hey.
Fake.
You almost said it, didn't you?
I can't protect you here.
Can't protect you here.
I don't want to put that out in the world right now. People are going to be going, what up, man? Hey.
You're like, hold up.
In later news, slap
Fake or real?
Sure.
He slapped a bitch.
I'm not sure they were waiting for you to say that.
I am a hoe for show.
Word. Holler.
I'm a shower, not a grower.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're not going to ever know. Just calm down, buddy. Whoa. Yeah, you're too old.
Yeah, 32. He's like,
Whoa, we're putting 22.
Oh, no.
22,
Come on.
yeah,
25. 25, that's how old you are.
You're just too late, bro.
Wow.
Way too late.
Too late.
I'm 44. Let's calm down,
it.
fellas, all right?
Are you getting them in there?
We're good, yeah.
Okay, good. All right,
Doesn't
so
really
we
matter
ready?
because everyone got it wrong.
Are we ready for the next one? All right, good. Fantastic. All right, shut up. Next question was irrefutable facts that Jesus would have been a conservative. Is that a real news story or a fake news story? That, my friends,
The news is fake.
is fake news.
Yeah. Boom. In your faces.
All the news is fake.
You gave yourself one.
That's appropriate, Chris.
All right, throw a ball, fellas.
2019.
I'll
Good
take
enough.
your word for it. So for 19 points, woman calls out mountain rescue helicopter because she was tired.
Repeat that.
You called out a rescue helicopter because she was tired.
The
And
hell
I'm
was
guessing
she
fat.
doing?
She was in a freaking mountain, bro. She's
Oh, in a mountain. I'm
Woman
like,
calls out mountain rescue helicopter because she was tired.
I'm like, this is a Walmart.
Yeah, you picked me up from the Denny's.
Switch it up. I'll go fake.
Seems so plausible.
Yeah.
They all seem so plausible. I'm gonna go with fake.
That's
Dean Barber says teal. I think he meant real.
That's cheating, man. One or the other.
Going with,
Ain't no
you know,
teal.
Yellow. I don't know.
You're right.
I'm gonna say real on that one. I think
You going real? What'd you guys say?
Fake.
Real.
2 reals, 2 fakes. Oh man.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
That was 19 points. So 19 points. Woman calls out mountain rescue helicopter because she was tired. Are you ready? Is that a yes or
Yeah,
no? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's only points.
Absolutely real.
That is.
We're terrible at this, dude.
That was a little anticlimactic, and that is not Real Fighting Championship for those of you that want to tag right here in Facebook Live chat board because screw you, Facebook Live. All right, next question is worth how many points, gentlemen?
20.
That was a
20.
one.
So for 20 points,
20.
TSA bans comic books from checked bags on flights leaving Comic-Con.
And damn well they should.
Is that a real news or fake news story?
Wow. Fake.
Fake.
we're fake on that one.
It'd just be a dick move.
I'm still being fake.
I don't know, man.
Don't ever get a puppy.
Yeah, the dog just unrolled the red carpet that was rolled out for us.
Barking Dog Studios.
There you go, Lisa.
I want to play.
So Matt, Scott, or Gobble said real. Snook says fake. Jim says fake. Everything all right over there?
He's just so happy.
You need to
Sharing?
Sharing. Wow, that is a tight band right there.
TSA bans from check bags on flights leaving Comic-Con for, what was that, 20 points?
Yeah.
All right, that, my friends, is...
The news is fake.
Yeah.
But they actually had to come out and say that they weren't doing that because apparently there was a story saying that they were doing that. Oh, wow. So it was fake news about fake news. You can't handle the news. Oh.
Oh, God, please make that a line.
Next question is worth how many points?
Are we out of balls?
Oh, no, there's plenty. There's two stuck together.
It is that hot outside.
17 points. For 17 points, bride arrested for pointing gun at groom.
Oh, it's gotta
You
be
get arrested
real.
for that? That's called marriage.
It's the weddings.
Real.
Sounds like
How many points is
history
that
of
word?
my life.
17.
Yeah, that's marriage.
Relationship. So I really can't argue too hard.
They're probably best friends right now, too.
More than the best.
That's probably true.
I guess he's a shower.
Would you think it's real if I said this was a Florida story?
Tiffany, I agree with you.
If it was a fake story, then it could be
Attaboy,
any
Dean.
state I want to say it was. Yeah. If it was a real story, then you would probably get 17 points. In fact,
What's our destiny?
Absolutely real.
You will get 17 points.
Ooh, you see?
I think that was a Florida story, but I'm not really. I don't
It
remember.
had to, man.
Yeah, Florida or Alabama or Arkansas,
Which
Virginia.
we still have love.
I
for
said I love you. Yeah, exactly.
You know what's funny? Every time some of these stories come out, there's two things that pop into my mind every time. I'm like, please don't be black. Please don't be black. Then I'm like, please don't be in Florida. Please don't be in Florida.
See, the problem is Florida has I forget what it's called, but it's open. There's open law about information where other states don't have that. So when we do something bad, it's already exposed. Whereas the same with Ohio and Texas.
No shit.
But if it happens in Alabama, that's kind of hidden.
Right.
You don't
Man,
really
that's
see
not a
it.
good look.
Blame Rick Scott.
Open information exchange or whatever
That's-
it's called.
yes, yes.
You can pretty much read a book by its cover. If a crime has been committed, you know if it was a black person or white. If there was a mass murder, it was white people.
For sure.
If there was a
Yeah, if someone picked apart a child piece by for sure.
Your college just won the championship. We're gonna tear some shit up.
All right, so do we have a points update? Did I give you that?
We can do that.
We have a 19-win tie.
Endo, Matt, Scott, Tiff, Snooks with 56. We have Chris with 40. Spence with 39, Dean with 36, Casey, Jim, John, and Gabo with 37. And did I get them all?
That looks right to me.
All right.
I don't care. All right, last question is worth how many points?
How many points, Chris?
Spence, Chris.
Bullseye! Come on.
Points.
50.
All right, we'll give 50 points.
All right.
Yeah.
50 points. A man threatens to kill a Wendy's employee because his salad didn't contain enough lettuce.
Oh,
Definitely real.
real.
Who has
I was that guy.
Yeah, who has it?
I was going to say.
That was me.
You son of a bitch. This is not leafy enough.
Right. Touch my wife, but I better have enough lettuce in my goddamn salad. No, you can't really touch my wife. I was just kidding.
Okay.
Camo.
This guy just wants to be in the band.
Is that it?
Yes, I do. Oh.
He's got the voice, right?
I just want to be a backup dancer.
Oh, we can make this.
Matt says fake.
You're wrong, Matt.
Dean Barber says real. And Dale says Jim says fake.
The price is wrong, Jim. Come on, guys. Join the dark side. It's true.
Scott says fake.
Disappointing all you.
Are we there?
You ready? You ready? You
I'm-
ready? You
I'm-
ready?
I'm ready.
Kidding. I love you all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That, my friends, is
The news is fake.
fake news. It was
Wow.
actually cucumber. It was cucumber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just fudged a little bit.
So that was like a trick question.
There was no trick. He didn't pull a gun out over no lettuce, or not enough lettuce. It's
Worse, you
Cucumber.
didn't really
cucumber. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Damn.
A
So
trick
it
question
is-
would be there was no salad. Ha ha.
I know we were playing mind games.
So do we have a winner?
Yeah, nope. We need Matt, Scott, and Tiff to give us a number between 1 and 20. Matt, Scott, and Tiff give us a number between 1 and 20. If you don't do it in the next 20 seconds, well, you're out.
I'm going to play outro music anyway.
Matt, Scott, and Tiff. 20. Tiff says 20. It's almost over, guys. Don't worry. God. All right, throw the ball. 19.
Points. Who won that?
Team wins with 20.
All right, Tiff, Monty. Congratulations, Tiff. How many points is that? You don't know.
She won with 106 points. That sets a record.
106 points. All right, that's it for us. We got all the kinks out of the way, and we will be back with Aegea in studio next. Stay tuned.
That later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Open Mic Live. We have no bumper music tonight because that's how we roll. In studio with us is the guys from Aegea.
What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
To my left, I have Mr. Chris Coleman, vocals.
Hello.
You can tell by the volume of his voice. Also have Johnny Chase on guitar.
Woo.
We have drums.
Hello.
And Spence Howard on bass.
What's up?
The line.
I didn't brand it or nothing. So we talked about earlier, man. I've saw this 2 nights in a row, and there was a night I've been there. And now I see why. Aegea. And my wife's going, who that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's your alarm.
It's your alarm, right? I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
How long you got there? I mean, I know you guys had another singer prior to that, but how long have you guys been together?
This iteration right here?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Less than a year.
Oh, really?
Less than a year for this. I mean, altogether, from the group's inception, been 3.5 years.
Holy crap! You guys are pretty tight for that, man.
Yeah, we tried. We tried
Try
to that
tight
way.
personally. You
Is
know,
that what
I
it
think that's just going to naturally happen.
And like we were talking, me and Mike were in here doing mic checks. I was going around doing mic checks earlier, and me and you were talking about when you do mic checks.
Oh yeah,
they're
terrible.
They're like, check the mic, and you're going,
Take one.
and you all are going, is that how you sound when you're singing? Now that would be awesome though if you just came out and went, hello, when I walk away, you flip me a bird.
We tried that route. Didn't work. We're getting the same response.
Setting for that, right?
Absolutely.
All the coffee shops got tired of it.
Right.
Exactly.
So who writes the songs? The whole world sings. Yeah. But seriously, everybody?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a collaborative process. I mean, a lot of times I'll come in with like a riff. We'll come in, we'll all jam on it. Even Spence come with a riff. Brandon writes some stuff out, Guitar Pro. But a lot of times it all starts with a riff. We'll all come in. And we keep playing it till this guy comes up with some melody line for it. Doesn't matter if it's like blah, blah, blah or...
So the music generally does come first then?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
Until he feels something in there and
Absolutely.
words fall in place.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work for him like that, then most often than not, we kind of trash that idea.
We've always kind of considered Chris as like the filter, like we try to keep it organic as possible, and then we sit around and he'll just pace around the studio and
Which I do.
for a look on his face till finally he goes, wait, did it get something? And then we'll just run it.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I wait for the music, so I don't know if it sounds like corny or not, but when they play something, for one, every time they do come up with something, it's freaking amazing. Everything cool. So yeah, so I wait. I wait the songs to tell me what the song's trying to tell me. It'll lead me in a direction, and then I try to best interpret that as best I can.
But that's impressive to me. Like, first of all, I love music. Like, it's always been a passion. And then I tried to write songs, and then I realized those poems I wrote my girlfriends in high school weren't as good as I thought they were. The music part of it is like this part of it to me. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's fascinating how people can write music and keep making new music that doesn't sound like before it. You know what I mean? It's just amazing to me because it's just natural.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You definitely got at least when you didn't have much apart from music,
Well, most
it's the truth, man. And I think what it comes down to is after enough work, it just sort of becomes second, And I think same thing with you can take folk, they don't jive. The band doesn't sound good, It was a huge thing finding Spence and Chris. The band would really go in a different direction because we all jived really well as guys.
Yeah, I mean,
logically, that's the number one answer I get is we've worked with a lot of good musicians.
Yes.
And then they went on to great bands.
Yeah,
and now we're a great band with and that, God, that's what makes it, right?
Yeah, I mean, interesting story. New EP that we were demoing out songs left and right, and so we would keep sending them to Matt, and he would like a couple of them. He would kind of like, kind of go work on it. So when he finally flew down for us to start playing them for him, demo out what we can do, he liked to, because we were just going to do like a 3-song, and then he wasn't so happy about the other stuff. Oddly enough, that day as we went to space, I kind of came in with this weird riff and showed the guys beforehand. We kind of jammed on it. And
literally, it'd been maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 30. He kept asking us if we had any new material. We kept
That's pretty impatient.
Yeah, and we kept. I said, "Well, I got this riff."
Do you want to play the new song?
Yeah, we're like, "Hey, do you want to play the just this riff?" And
30-minute
yeah, exactly. So we started playing this riff and kind of kept going through it. That song, and then he was kind of on the fence, and all of a sudden, Chris came out with this like melody for the chorus, and he was like, "Yep, that's making a record." So.
And that's the thing. Like, the lyrics make the song. Sometimes the music makes the song.
Absolutely.
Now, when I listen, I don't know why, but I have to, by the third time I listen, then I hear the words. Yeah. You know what I mean? Usually I listen to the music a few times, and then I'll hear the words to it. You know what I mean? And I'll sing them wrong in the car for the rest of the time.
Well, and I think
exactly.
I think for us, too, we're all pretty technical guys. Like, we all like to listen to prog metal and all that stuff. Right? Almost all of us. But, so the music has to be good for us to want to play it and for us to consider it a good song. So if the music's not good, we don't even want to put vocals on it,
So we're going to come right back. I just want to welcome Rich Keene, Mad Dog Cash, Michael Falkowski, Jackie Brown Hammers, Maynard.
Hey,
Jackie
buddies.
Brown Hammers Maynard. Dude, that's like
What's
that's
up?
like an Indian name.
Yeah, there we go.
Jesus. That must be, I'm guessing that's Amanda's mother, which I finally met at Ferg's for the first time.
Yeah.
I met Rich's dad several times. What a character that cat is, bro. What a fun guy. That guy's just out there to have fun. He loves his son.
There we go. Hey, that's what it's about.
He's the only one that loves him more than I do.
Yes.
But it's like you were saying, though, you got to like the music.
Yeah.
So when a guy comes along and you have this music that you like, and he goes, that shit ain't going to work.
Yeah.
What runs through your head immediately? I know that you're professionals and you're like, you got to accept that, but immediately in your head you're going, F you.
Yeah. I mean, listen, those thoughts are always gonna like hit your head whenever you're writing something because you're like pouring yourself into whatever you're doing. But it's when you're in a band, especially, you just kind of got to say put those feelings aside and really just say,
what's going to work for the band?
Am I stuck in this because this vision is correct?
Right.
Or am I plugged into the track enough to know where it's going to go? Or am I just being a dick just because I want my way?
Yeah.
And how hard is that to accept? Because I have to accept it all the time that I'm a dick.
It's difficult, but I mean
then
that's
I just
life,
accepted
right?
the fact that
It's
I'm
like
a dick.
it's like the battle of the ego and the inner child kind of thing, and really for John and I, we started the band in the back room at Sam Ash, getting in trouble because we weren't on the sales floor.
Right.
But we started the band in the theory that, listen, let's make a band that has really good tunes that will make the musicians like it, but that we can actually work with and have organic flow with it.
Right.
We don't want to be a Dream Theater type thing, but we also don't want to be super
Poison.
cut and dry. Yeah. So we kind of took both of those things and put them in a blender.
Right. You took. I got to make it hit.
Yeah.
And keep it in mind without being obscure.
Without being a cookie cutter
Right.
or whatever.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, how did you guys? Like I said, I heard your names a million times, and you know what I mean. So how did that happen? Like, how did you guys get yourselves out there and for people to start hearing you? What was the procedure? Who's the FaceTime guy? Who does the reaching out?
I think we all try really hard to make sure that we support all the other bands as much as we can and try to go out to other people's shows, and like we try to link up with each other, like, hey, you guys, are you free this Friday to go see this band and stuff like that. And we it's you got to support your scene and stuff. So I think we make a lot of friends. So we're friends with you, and then we also really like your band, and it just ends up working. So
and that's what's cool, right? In this area right now, it might be the best scene it's been in years and years.
I can agree with you because I've been here my whole life.
I mean, everybody wants the same thing,
I mean, I've talked to a lot of bands, you know what I mean, that have been doing it for 20 years, 15 years, 30, you know what I mean? And it's like they admit right now it is the most cohesive scene that this place has seen in a long time.
Absolutely.
And now is the time.
Yeah.
Now is the
Can
time
agree with
to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, seriously, because you don't have a bunch of assholes out there
Yep.
They're like me.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
a few of them
We've
out there
done
that when they get done with their set, they're
We've
gone.
been in those bands.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I
We've
mean?
been in those bands.
Have you? You were that guy.
I actually never was that guy personally. It was John. I was kidding. On that topic, I will say something that really changed the game for the band is getting these two new guys in. Everybody works, and it's like you can't run a band, you can't run a business if only one guy's pulling the weight, only two guys are pulling the weight. Eventually, you're gonna slip, and then when you slip, the other guy's not doing much. Then then the band goes down.
Right.
So
well, like he was telling me that the singer right before you, you really like that guy a lot, right? He's a very good singer.
He's still.
We all like Josh, man.
So I mean, did he go all David Lee Roth on you? I mean, what happened?
No, Josh is still. He's still one of my best friends.
Oh yeah.
And he's building a life, being a father.
Oh, so real life.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He couldn't live in Neverland anymore.
He has actually a huge business that he runs too. He kind of got a lot into the business as well, and I think musically, maybe I think everything was drifting apart a little bit. But as far as just working with the guy, it was great. Which was weird enough when Chris and Josh met. It was this weird kind of like fanboy situation where Chris was fanboying over Josh, and Josh gave the A-OK, like this is a great guy for you guys to bring in. Like,
we got Daddy's blessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, Daddy Pop.
That's kind of cool though, actually.
There's so many bands, man. They have such venom towards new members or new music the band's putting out, and once you leave the band, they're like, oh fuck the band, I hope they burn in hell, But Josh has always been super supportive, even after he left. So.
And same with Dallas as well.
Is that before?
That was
this is Spence's, before Spence, the last bass player.
And he was Dallas did a lot of
so
that.
that's BS.
Yes.
Yeah. He was. Dallas did a lot of the groundbreak work with us as well. And getting this thing up and running. And he just personal life and wanted to kind of get on with his life But same thing, great guy. I think just musically we were just a bit, but still same thing. We kind of still stayed super close.
So how long have you two been friends?
4 years, 4.5. He just had a birthday. I think it was dude, can you believe we spent the last 4 birthdays together?
About 4.5 years.
Yeah,
now.
about 4.5 years.
Really,
but
it was a really ironic thing because we have both just gotten off of a tour. And we both just happened to be working at the same music store down at Sam Ash in Clearwater, and something drew us to each other, and I don't know who said it first, but we came to the conclusion, hey man, get 10 minutes, grab a fucking guitar, let's go in the back room and jam, and that's when we were like, oh my god, we got to start a band.
Yeah,
and then that was just literally it just snapped
almost
right
getting
then and
fired for doing that.
What?
Yeah, we were.
You hold on. So you work at a store that sells instruments.
Yeah.
how it
And
works,
the last
man.
thing they want you to do is play them.
Well, because we're supposed to be selling.
Well, you are though. You're selling the instruments.
Yeah, we were
in private.
Yeah, we were in this back.
We just lock ourselves in a back room, man, and say F the floor, and they go, where's John, where's Brandon? And 20 minutes later, we're back there in La La Land,
So have you guys working there? People come in and try the instruments out and stuff like that, right? All the time. Like, do you ever have someone come in there and go, "Holy crap"?
Oh
that's
yeah,
badass.
all the time. Especially if
Come
I'm
play at my church.
Yeah, especially if I'm messing around
what
with
was that?
guitar. Yeah.
I'm sitting there,
Now I'll stick around.
Yeah, exactly.
This one's for the ladies.
Yeah, exactly. This one, yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. But
crowd work.
Yeah, exactly. Especially a lot of times when we take a guitar, you demo it before you put it on the floor. But then you got this cat that comes in and
wants to challenge you. Wants to challenge your chops.
The only thing I want to do with that is put the guitar up, go, walk and take a nap because that was, ridiculous.
Badass, right? How do I compare to that?
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay.
That's only because he hasn't heard you play yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Then he's gonna be going, oh my god, I'm gonna go put the guitar up and beat myself with it. Right.
Yeah.
So I don't like doing this too much, but it sounds like Dylan Christopher. Who's that? He says, hey John, it's been a long time. Glad to see you're making it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Is it?
Yeah,
it sounds like it. You sound pretty thrilled to hear.
Yeah, it's I haven't.
I actually cut the show down to freaking say this because it sounded like you haven't talked to him in a while.
No. He's a dude that used to actually have Orlando. I was in a touring band up in Orlando. It was a drink buddy of mine. I haven't seen him in a while. I actually, oddly enough, just saw some pictures of his kids. So hey, man, shout out and glad you're enjoying fatherhood. Yeah, exactly.
So was there a point when you guys were making music and you're losing members? Was there ever a point where you went, screw this shit?
No, I wouldn't say that happened. No.
So you never lost faith in this?
No, I mean,
that's
dude,
awesome.
It's like
that really is awesome.
When you go into something and you have a vision, you know, you feel pretty, you know.
It just got super cutthroat.
Yeah,
it got super cutthroat when that would happen. You know, it's like we would just look at each other and go, "Dude, we gotta work because we're running out." Now we're even more on the wire.
Right.
Now we're one dude short. We can't go too long, then we'll fall off the radar.
It's just like the unshakable sense of purpose in what you're doing. That's just all it was.
And like Jack Mantra, you guys familiar with Jack Mantra?
Yeah, absolutely.
They found their singer on Craigslist.
It works.
Well,
Craigslist works.
Two of the best singers I've heard in this area came from Craigslist.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how did you
Weird.
know? Right. I mean, like my niece's ex-boyfriend, he almost got killed trying to buy something off of Craigslist.
Yeah, that's what we were expecting. Right? No shit.
And then you walk up into a dark alley and see this cat, and you're like, oh wait a minute,
where'd he go?
Better be able to sing.
Yeah.
That's a hysterical story. How I gotta tell this story. This is hilarious. So
Kevin Holly, go ahead.
We got the email back from, and we actually didn't expect anything back from that Craigslist. I was just kind of, let's just do it anyway, just in the chance somebody sees it, you know? And lo and behold, we get an email from this guy. He goes, yeah, I'm totally interested. I'll be there this time. So his phone is on us. So we're calling him all spots. Like, it's out of commission. Like, no phone. And we're like, oh, he must have bailed. There's no way he's coming. They're all freaking out, stressed out. And then he just randomly just shows up and goes, hey, guys, what's going on? And we're like, are you Chris? He goes, yeah. So we just started playing, and then that was it. One session in, we were like, this is the dude. Yeah. This is the fucking dude.
Yeah, but
Dude,
we had to
is
go.
it
Of course it
shocking
is.
that a guy in a local band turned off?
Yeah, I mean,
It was broken. So I had just talked to him, and we had like a little back and forth. And I'm like, okay, this is really interesting. And at the time, I was in another project, and I was looking to make a change, if not expand. So I'm like, intimidated by them. I didn't even know, for one, if I was going to show up because I was intimidated. And all of a sudden, boom, there goes my phone. Phone in the pool. Welcome to Florida. Yeah. So I'm like, shit. How do I get a hold of these guys? Well, there's an app for that. So I find an app, and I start texting.
Oh, that's right. Because John's like, who? I think it's the guy trying to audition tonight. I don't know who this is.
I get a random
You're
number
like,
that says,
he wants it. He must really want it.
he goes, I just get a random number that says, I'm still in. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't know you were in to begin
We're
with.
like, Dad? You know?
Yeah. Daddy, you found me. No. Sorry, Daddy. Daddy issues. All right.
But go ahead.
But yeah, so I just get that text, and I had called up the guys, 'cause at that point we had gone through like I think like 3 or 4 auditions with guys. Will remain nameless, and it was kind of a shit show, and I was kind of like disheartened by the
Rich
whole
King?
thing.
No.
No. We would be like, please. It was just like some craziness, and these cats we were getting in there were insane. But the Craigslist ad, I started getting all kinds of crazy like, hey, I'm homeless, but I would like to try out. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So Van Halen once, and I got all the moves, man. We're
I'm
like,
basically,
okay.
You can jump off a box.
yeah. He's like, I basically, I have to go. So
Right, yeah.
So
Hold his hair back, one dick. I know what I'm doing, man.
So we were getting
gave him
that.
gum.
And get the text says, love his email, and right away I kind of already knew it was the guy. Told the guys, but then the guys, right? But
It was the Adams.
Yeah,
I sent
yeah.
videos.
But then the guys thought I was full of shit because the next thing I know, the guy's like not responding to any text. Then I get the text, I'm still in, and I'm like, well, guys, I guess we're just gonna practice, and you know,
He shows up.
yeah. Then Chris
showed up.
Chris showed up. So
He was doing the whole, don't look too eager, don't look too eager.
yeah, exactly.
I think that's what he was
Play
trying to
cool,
maybe
man.
like play off at the end. He was like, maybe they'll just think I'm not trying to be too eager.
All right.
So Kevin A. Holly says, these guys are cool as shit.
Woo,
In the
woo.
house. Robbie Lynch is in the house.
Robbie!
What's up, dude?
So is Chandler Cornell. How about that?
Oh, Chandler.
How about that? Now,
My babies.
Now, when you see another band go through this, number one, how do you feel personally about it when you see that in their friends of yours? You know what I mean? Because you've been through
Sucks,
it.
man. It sucks.
my
It's
heart.
like, it sucks because we know these guys not only as a good band,
But
but
good
as
people.
people.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just like, it's like half of you is a little disheartened because you're like, oh damn, why did they not make it? But then the other half, at least for me, I go, well, fuck it, we got to go even harder because I don't want to end up, or I don't want to lose I don't want to, piss these guys off to where they say, fuck you, I'm leaving the band. Not that that's what happened with them. Saying,
No, right. It's not. No,
you know.
I talked to him like privately. I'm like, is this real? I gotta know if this is real. I won't tell no one.
we were all
I'm
shocked,
working on
man.
shit.
We
I
were
need
all
to
shocked.
know
That's pretty
if this is
stunning.
actually happening.
Yeah, we were shocked.
And Brent was like, Yeah, I'm going, well, are we all good? He's like, oh, yeah, no, we're all still friends. Just so you got to think about that, too, like about what you want to do with music. You're all great musicians.
Yeah, you're in.
It's just you got for that right mix.
You got to wait for color fish, you know what I mean? Like,
no offense.
Yeah.
You're just getting thicker, buddy.
That went like right over my head till then.
I talk loud.
I don't know if I said before, I am oblivious.
It works in our favor all the time.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, you want to do the show?
Sure.
Yeah.
Robbie says to ask John about the triple shot of Fireball.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
My boy, thank you, Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This is a good story. So we were supposed to play with actually Flaw, which ended up being the Flawless show.
Because they did say so yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they didn't show up.
They didn't come in.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's just us.
Yeah. So Cole Clock and us, we were hanging out. I think we had like some bottle.
Had a big handle of Fireball.
He had a handle of Fireball. Robbie had a handle of Fireball. And we're all trying to party, but we try to keep it to a minimum before we play. You know,
Backstage, by the way.
Before you play.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in the green
Backstage.
room.
So we're just like hanging out. I whip out a Facebook Live video, and I'm trying to get everybody hyped. Next thing I know, Robbie joins the Facebook Live, and I guess next thing I know, he goes, "Hey, you want a shot?" Well, I'm on Facebook Live. I'm like, "Yeah, for sure."
You don't want to look like a bitch on Facebook Live.
Right. Well, that's where it started.
Meanwhile, we had been drinking Fireball in our green room.
Yeah, and he pours it, but it's one of those white cups, those clear cups, basically about that much.
It's not a shot glass.
Yeah, I don't want
like a kid's drink glass.
It's a Dixie cup.
Yeah,
It was a Fireball Slurpee.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
I don't want to be a dick on Facebook Live, be a punk bitch. So I just like I downed it. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, and immediately I go, oh shit.
boy.
So I'm trying to walk away. I'm like, oh, okay, it's good. Trying to be cool for like the Facebook Live video. Next thing I know, I'm like feeling pretty drunk.
I like when he says kind of walked away.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
he rolled away. You know?
Yeah, more like waddling away. I get back up in the green room and I'm like warming up. I look at the guys. I go, guys, I'm a little uncomfortably drunk right now. Before we
That is a quote.
Actually, it was a much better quote. Okay, dude, I'm at an uncomfortable 11. I wanted to be at like a 7.
yeah.
And I said, well, dude, here we go.
Try to keep it minimal before a show, you know.
Yeah.
Try
So, needless to say, the show went well. We played really well, but I almost fell off the stage that night. So
Almost.
Yeah, it was like I almost fell off. I planted a hand down, and it kind of looked like a cool move. But besides that,
almost is rock star because you were going, did you see that shit? Yeah. If you went off the stage, you'd be like, oh, fuck, show's over.
Yeah, almost is right where you want to be.
Exactly.
That's
where I get her all the time.
That was legit our first time partying before a show. Normally, we were completely straight edge before a show. Yep. So that's when we found out, okay, yeah, we are a party band. We like
now,
to get
right?
Up there and have fun.
But when you first started being in bands, like, you thought getting trashed before a show or before...
That's what you're supposed to do. OEs before the show.
Right. I'm a rock star!
Yeah.
Fuck that! Actually, my last project...
Then you get kicked off a couple shows or embarrassed the hell out of yourself
you
or
sound
sound like
music.
crap.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, exactly. So, we definitely, we'll have like a drink before we play, but we do have a pretty strict policy between everybody that we try to be clean, so we give people what we want to put on a good show. We don't want to be a bunch of assholes on stage looking like a bunch of assholes.
Well, you won't be playing in front of crowds if you don't for very long.
Right.
True.
People notice.
People do notice because you're on freaking stage. Of course they notice.
Well, I mean, it's like
how'd they see me up here? Lights are flashing on you.
How do they know I'm drunk? I don't understand. But you're right. It's like this permeating lie. They're like, oh, rock stars, they go on stage and they're hammered and yada yada. But it's like so few people can honestly do it and not sound like a drunk dude.
Right.
That is incredibly true.
Incredibly
true. A lot of the singers that will like do shots on stage or whatever, it's actually water.
Yeah,
like
Coke,
give me a shot. Actually, they're getting
You just gave away a magician's trick.
Yeah, so
so they're doing so
tune
much
in next
vodka
time.
on stage.
I don't know which ones.
Oh, okay.
And to go up there and go, it's water!
He's foolish.
Thank you, Chris!
I actually do it legit on stage, and then I give everyone some too.
Some water? Oh.
yeah.
Well, he takes the water and then gives everybody apples.
Right. As soon as it hits their cups, it turns to wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about that LSD? Yeah.
Buckle up.
All right, guys, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will play Stanley Feud. You don't care about breaks?
I can't break.
You can't?
Nah, I'll get it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Just like the show.
You know.
Oh.
Give me a break.
Maybe if I turn some music up.
Turn
Let's hear some
around.
bongs. I need some bong sounds.
Some
There we go.
bongs?
There we go. We'll go out to puppy music.
Bark out. Bitches.
I'm just waiting for things to load.
I
Don't wait
want
on
to
me.
bark, you know.
How can I grow dreads like Chris? Well, first stop washing your hair and buy a bunch of honey. No, I'm just kidding.
Very
Just
clean,
step
monsieur.
1, be a boss. Step 2,
recognize. Yeah.
Boss
Exactly.
or bouse?
Be a boss.
Bouse. Got it. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back,
He'll tell you how to grow dreads.
Open Mike's favorite game, Stanley Feud. All of that and more with Aegea on Open Mic Live, IRN Broadcast, and probably No Name Network. And what's the other one? Catch us live, or catch the replay show on 920 WO in the Apple Fridays overnight, and Bubba Army Radio Saturdays at 10 p.m. ish. We'll be back.
Puppy out.
Welcome back to Open Mic Live, and because this happens every week, I'm going to go ahead and start it my way. Doodly doo 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 doo. I don't know why this bumper music doesn't want to work for me.
Because my producer. Oh,
is it me? Is it my fault?
nothing to do with the producer. Look, you see his face. He's like, he just say
Did
that
he just
about him?
produce? Anyway, welcome back to Open Mic Live, right here on OpenMicTheShow.com, Facebook Live, IRN Broadcast, No Name Network, Raw Talk Online, and Bubba Army Radio. 10 p.m. Saturdays, 920 WO in the Apple replays overnight Friday nights. Now it's time for Open Mic's favorite game, Stanley Feud. Won't play, but you get it.
That's pretty close. It is a Beatles song, so that's you're right on it. All right, so Stanley Feud is my version of another game that will remain unmentioned. So, you know.
Yeah.
So I make up questions every week. Well, me and my wife make up 5 questions every week, and I send them out to Facebook friends or what? Are they really friends though? People on my Facebook that are willing to answer
Dudes that
this
you
shit.
see all the time.
Right,
Facebook
exactly.
family.
So this week we had 94 people respond. You will get the top 5 answers. Number 1's worth 5. All others are worth 1. Let's get this crap started. Number 1. Name something that is messy when you eat it.
Barbecue. Watermelon. Ooh, chicken wings. Ribs. Barbecue.
Oh, you get 1 answer.
Oh, barbecue. Is that
Sloppy Joe's.
Wow, it is in the name. Ice cream.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I panicked.
Ice cream.
That's barbecue.
Barbecue.
Sloppy Joe's.
Go with barbecue. That means something. Barbecue.
Deep fried.
We got another Sloppy Joe's in the house.
You're soft.
They are Sloppy Joe's.
Watermelon.
Extra sloppy.
Watermelon is messy as
Water,
crap.
yeah. I cut it up though. I don't use the
Yeah,
rind
if you cut it
anymore.
up.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
And put vodka in it. And just
There you go. There
Makes
we
it
go.
real not messy.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking.
Then who gives a shit?
Then I'm the
we
messy
just get
one.
messier.
We just don't notice the messy.
Scott and Jim say ribs.
Yeah, I'm black. I wasn't going to say watermelon, ribs, or chicken.
Oh, I said it and I panicked because there was a black eye in the room.
We didn't say purple drink, so we're fine.
I mean, we've been about
Purple
as racist
drink.
as you can be, so
Purple drink.
I was trying to be intelligent about it,
Dude,
Chris.
purple drink's
My
my
bad.
favorite. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That ain't no joke.
Purple sugar water.
Purple sugar water.
Because it wasn't Kool-Aid, it was Flavor Aid.
Or sugar water.
Because it was 5 cents less a packet. It was 26 cents, not 32.
That's so
I
true,
used, to
though.
get, I used to get all 10 cents worth out of it because I'd put water in the little pouch and then dump it. So I
Oh,
got
that's
all
the
little
move,
powder out of
man.
there.
That's the move.
I told you I was into the grape drink. All right. I think we're there. If we're not, copy. 18 people said ribs. 17 people said wings. 14 said sloppy joes. 13 said the hole with control or pussy. And 10 said tacos.
Isn't that the same thing?
Kinda. I mean,
Where's all the ice cream eating mofos out there?
Look at 'em.
Y'all need yourselves up.
they eat it before it gets all over their hands. All right, number 2. I think. Name something people squeeze.
Oranges.
Yeah, that definitely popped in my head first.
I'm going to have to be vulgar and just say a booby.
Babies.
Them
Dead
cheeks.
ass.
Dad ass.
You gotta squeeze them before you shake them, right?
We got 2 dad asses here.
Well, I sound like a prude. I said oranges.
Squeeze oranges.
Who said asses?
Me and him.
John and
I said boobies.
I heard you. You ain't got to say it again. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to say it again.
I said boobies.
What'd you say?
Oranges.
Oranges.
I like
I'm
that.
stealing his answer. I like
He's a
that.
lone wolf.
I am.
Over here squeezing girls, he's squeezing oranges. I don't know what's going on.
That's how you start.
Doing it wrong.
It's like a bag of sand.
Wasn't there? What was that movie? I don't know if you guys remember it, but the one where the guy was a pizza delivery man, lover boy.
Sounds like a porno.
No, lover boy, extra anchovies. Well,
Did you
he.
star in this movie?
Yes, I did. But he pretended to have a girl on his bed, and he used all the baseball stuff, and there was softballs for the boobs, bats for the arms, extra anchovies. Come on. Patrick Dempsey, I think.
Everyone knows boobs feel like,
Come on. Softball.
Can't trust my wife's boobs.
Rocks.
You ever been bit by a mosquito? No.
She's been bit twice.
Whoa.
And she's listening, so. Yeah, I'm sleeping alone until she goes to sleep.
Doghouse.
Doghouse.
This ain't my wife.
I just went straight. I'm at a loss for words completely here.
What'd I do? Oh, cock-a-bucket. Oh, my God. Hold on. I think I lost everything.
K.O.
Is that Keanu Reeves?
K.O.
Cock-a-bucket.
K.O.
Crap. I mean, Mike, talk to these guys for a second.
No, I can only have technical problems here, not you. I'm just kidding. This is called Phil. This is where we find.
And this is called PBR. It won an award back in the day. World's greatest beer. Sponsor me.
See, this is when we start the samples live when this happens.
Brandon, hit the sample. Brandon. Okay. Start the song.
No, I'm just kidding.
Chris, you're just staring at everyone.
Yeah.
What?
Chris, why are you in the corner drinking? Where I'm supposed to be playing.
Curled up.
No, a lot of times we do have to remind them. We're like, hey, by the way, we are playing right now. He'll
Like
totally
right
get
now.
caught up like with the fact that he's like watching the show. We're like,
Dude, get on this.
He's like watching me in my
I've
solo.
explained, a few times. I am oblivious, right? I can be somewhat internal, so we'll be playing on stage. Like I like anything interesting, you know what I mean? I'm gonna watch. Like, oh, what's gonna do next? Forgetting,
Chris,
yeah,
you're part
I'm in
of
the
the
band.
show, bro.
I know what his next move's gonna be. So I freaking love all them as musicians. So when they're doing something amazing, I'll be like,
I love you, man.
dude, that's so dope.
I'm like, you're here.
Oh my
everybody.
god.
no, he's just looking at all of us, just like, you guys sound so good.
I'll just be looking at them smiling. Like I'm in the audience, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, 20 people said boobies. 16 said lemons.
Come on, oranges.
16 said booties. 12 said toothpaste. And 8 said oranges.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the board.
But I won, so it doesn't matter.
There you
More
go.
lemons than oranges, though.
It's full of vitamin C.
More boobies than oranges. I told you, they're the size of oranges.
Coconuts. We got
Number
coconuts.
3. Name a place parents shouldn't take their children.
Anywhere.
Amen.
The movies.
Porn shops.
Head shops.
Pretty good. I'm pretty sure, like, Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching this right now. I'm pretty sure at some point, like, my mom has, like, walked me into one of those stores by accident at some point in New York.
And then smack the shit out of
It
you.
was just an accident. It was just an accident.
No, just totally kick. She kicked my ass for that one. Probably the movies. I'm gonna go with the movies. Parents should not take their kids to the movies.
Or the grocery store.
The liquor store. Should not take your kid to a
No,
liquor
that's
store.
where you should take
I don't
them.
think you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
anyway.
So
But
you're like,
Give him a little nip.
Kevin
Give
Howley
me
says
one.
my uncle's house.
Oh, their first
house
date.
too.
Their first date? They shouldn't take their children to their first date.
They shouldn't.
They should not do that.
Well, they
yes.
all do.
That's
The
true.
grocery
Don't know it.
The skating rink, yeah, right.
The grocery store?
What? That just because I don't like kids in my way.
yeah. He's a guy that's like
Yeah.
hitting him with the
I
car.
like first date. I think first dates can be for me.
First
Don't
date.
take your kids-
I
don't
like
take your kid to the
movies.
First date.
Liquor store.
Liquor store?
Movies.
Movies?
But how am I gonna get my liquor? Can't be my kid in the car.
Sounds like Tammy. I was just watching a video of hers.
Is she a dude?
A dude named Tammy, huh?
Yeah, well, she's like this character.
That band will be in next week, by the way.
Oh, hey.
In that case, I love you, Tammy.
He loves you too.
Did my life just change?
For the better.
Yes.
Only if you let it, Chris.
We're not gonna judge you, bro.
I didn't let it.
Some of us are judging you.
Right? All of us are judging you.
To my
Oh man.
bunch of dicks.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
This just got worse. Next question.
All right. So, 20 people said strip club. 18 people said bar or club. 17 said adult bookstore, toy store. 14 said to a party, and 8 said to a rock concert.
What?
Specifically.
Damn.
They're in the wrong place.
Don't tell that to Jonathan Rocks.
That's my student.
And he was saying that, everybody told me that last week.
That's my dude, man. That's my dude.
I love seeing kids at the shows. Love seeing.
Jonathan Rocks is kind of an exception to every rule, bro. That's
Yeah.
the coolest
Yeah.
freaking
That's
little
my
kid
dude,
I've ever
man.
met, bro.
That's my little prodigy, man.
Dude, we had him in here when he was 9, and he's grown so much now. He's 10.
Dude, I got him day one, bro. I got him. He knew nothing about anything,
Yeah,
and he just.
but it's that's what you call a natural talent.
Oh yeah, dude. That wasn't all me, man. That,
That
was
was-
me going,
No,
"Hey,
no,
play
you're-
this," and I
you're
come back and
guiding
I'm
him.
like,
no, he needs that. I mean, even a natural talent needs structure.
And he's got great parents.
he's got it in it, man. And
But
his dad and his mom just they
that's-
drive him,
The
man.
kid we met at the last show?
Yeah.
Oh, that kid was dope, man.
You don't see that shit every day, bro.
He's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, cool kid.
Jonathan, I love you, bro. If you're watching,
Me too, Jonathan.
Past his bedtime.
it probably is, honestly.
All right, so number 4. Name something your current spouse does better than your previous ones.
Oh,
man.
Blowjobs.
what do they do better, John? Let's hear it.
Laundry.
I'm gonna be polite and say communicate.
Do you think that my friends on Facebook are polite?
No.
Hey, I'm just gonna be broad and say everything.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
with you.
everything. Everything.
That's what we all want, right?
Everything.
Everything's better.
Everything.
It's a mean
For sure.
sandwich.
Although she does have spies on Facebook, so
And
you're
like 4 fake profiles.
equal-ish. No, really. Abby's better.
And we accept everybody to open Mike Live's profile page.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know how many strippers we have on
By the
there.
way, Chris, Teresa Martin, that's your girlfriend. She's just playing you.
Who?
Just say yes.
You knew that name. You didn't
Yes.
just pull that name out of a hat.
I mean, I thought y'all are friends, right?
He just walked me into it. Yeah, he doing it
In
to
the
me on
public
air,
eye.
airing my shit out.
Dude, I would never do that to your face.
Homeboy's over here dry snitching.
Better than dry snatching. I can
Dry snatching. Is it?
True.
You ever dry snatched? It hurts.
Well, you know.
It's not fun for anybody.
Tiff Money says, make sweet love.
Agree on that?
LM says, socialize.
Yeah.
My husband socializes.
Jim says, bitch. She bitches the best of them.
Attaboy, Jim.
Apologize. So what do you got?
Everything.
Say cook, actually. Cook.
Like your style. That's important.
Fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Somebody's
for
got to
sure.
cook for me.
Eat a lot.
Hey.
I'm in trouble. I have a problem feeding myself. I need somebody to help me.
It's not because she can't cook. It's just because we're lazy as shit.
Exactly.
I don't want to do the
Looks
dishes.
like I'm ordering pizza again.
Exactly. Disappears. Scott says she disappears better than you.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Scott.
Kevin Holly making,
She might
making
be
money.
dating our exes, actually.
Making money,
If she
shit.
disappears.
Yeah.
How about run off with ladies? Is that on there too?
Yeah.
That really challenges your manhood, doesn't it?
Hashtag my ex-wife.
I think it really made it,
Can I
honestly.
get in on that? Like,
Right, exactly. Can we still be friends?
Hey, at least 2 of us are in
my
a club
friend,
here.
too.
How about you, lonely motherfuckers over there? Not in the club.
Anthony, you ain't got
Original.
enough money. How much to change the Bucks flag to a Patriots flag? You don't have that kind of cash.
Man, fucking Bills, bro. Patriots.
I'll take the bill. No, fuck the Bills. I'm a Dolphins fan.
Whoa, ouch. I may have just pissed off the whole Tampa Bay market.
We're talking about soccer, okay?
Yeah, right, yeah.
My wife says, what would Stan answer? This Look, I asked the questions. I don't answer.
Oh.
Stan, what would you say, Stan?
I'm pretty sure I screwed up enough tonight. I don't need to freaking add
What
this
does
to
she
it.
do better? What would you say?
Almost everything. I mean, everything.
That's right. Everything. The answer is everything.
For those who couldn't see him on camera, he grabbed his chest vigorously.
And
it was supposed to be private.
For those that did, it's because you see mine. No.
Oh, God, again. You just
Number 2.
Dig a hole.
Dude, if she couldn't take it, we would have been married 20 years. I promise you. All right, here we go.
Awesome.
16 people said everything. 16 people said sex. 15 said I'm single.
Oh, jeez.
And actually, a bunch of them said there's a reason I'm single.
Oh, yeah, all right.
13 said communicate or talking, and 11 said cooking.
There we go.
Were they all girls that said communicate?
No.
That would be a great statistic.
I have some sensitive guys, too.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one. All right.
All right, so very low-scoring game. We have Josh 11, Matt 2, Scott 15, John 11, Chris 7, Jim 6, Tiff 6, Cockapaki on the rest. All right, last one. Number 1's worth 10, all others worth 5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
Does anyone care? All right, here we go. Name a word that starts and ends with the letter A.
Asshole.
Aegea.
No.
A
A
word.
word that people know.
In that case, goodbye.
How about see ya? No,
And
start with-
cutting to a break. Someone cover the camera.
We'll come back second form all bloodied up.
And next week, on.
Oh, Stan got his ass whooped.
America.
Oh.
America.
Oh,
For our
I was going to
conservative
say
friends.
America, too. That's awesome.
You can't say America because it doesn't start with an A.
Really trying to think of something.
And John's like anal, asshole.
Anal
Nah, nothing's
A.
working.
Like, I was like, no.
Wait a minute.
Just keep saying anal. And
Hold on.
I was like, no, fuck.
So Matt says America.
Boom.
Gobble. I don't know what dictionary she's using, but she said apple.
Apple.
Okay.
Yeah, apple. I don't know.
Yo, that's a ripoff, by the way, so you should return that shit. Like now.
Apple.
That's the save a lot.
2 for $1.
Brand.
Apples.
We got Antarctica, America.
Oh, damn.
Antarctica, Aegea.
Hey.
Opinion says A. Someone actually answered that. It didn't make the board, but that was an answer, and it's not incorrect.
It's
Pretty,
right,
it is
yeah.
pretty
Word.
smart.
That's pretty
the very
smart.
first
They
word
would.
in the dictionary.
Yeah.
It's the only word he knows in the dictionary.
Oh, because it's the first one.
He's going to know it and the and all that stuff.
Are they in there?
This is
Yeah.
true.
Because, how interesting.
I think he skipped the 3-letter words and went straight to 4.
No, AAA, right? Or that's a,
And here we go. Yeah, that's the word. So, did I put it up there?
I don't know. You suck. Areola. I like that one, Tiff.
Damn.
All right, so 13 people said anaconda, 12 said aurora, 10 said ABBA, 7 said areola, and 7 said miracle.
America.
Fuck yeah.
America.
So we do have a winner.
Chris. Yeah.
Well, that was anticlimactic. All right, Chris. Coleman won this shit.
Did I really?
Yeah.
One.
You were playing, dude.
Oh, I thought you were reading my score pad.
No.
He was just
This is awesome.
He's like, I'm glad you think I can read. That's great.
He's taking that win.
Yes.
That's
That's
great.
awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
proud of you right now.
I'm pretty proud for all them ice cream haters out there. I would have been a little higher. My first one.
Oh.
Ice
So-
cream.
Of all the
It's a
questions,
very
you went
messy
on to ice
food.
cream.
It's a very messy
Yeah, right.
food.
You
by
don't
the
know
way,
Chris's love.
for ice cream.
So which one
Yeah.
of you is handing out the lubed up reach around for him that won?
I have small hands.
Well,
We got a puppy.
go.
Where's the peanut butter?
And if true, it's going to take both. I know.
he's like,
wrong.
Thanks for that, though.
Anyway, so congratulations, sir.
Cool. Thank you.
And we're going to take a couple minutes, right? Go ahead.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, no, we'll take a
Oh,
couple
keep
minutes and
going?
run
Okay.
through a few of these.
Go
So usually fill the space with the answers that didn't make the board.
oh yeah,
Perfect.
We don't have much time. I'm going to kind of fly through them. Messy food, watermelon, didn't make the board.
Right.
Great answer. Things that people squeeze, Charmin. Zits.
nice.
And baby's cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Places you shouldn't take children, Catholic Church.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Anywhere near me.
I almost said that.
And our movies. Things the spouse does better, making me laugh. Nothing.
Oh shit.
Obviously, she
Harsh.
was watching to answer that.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Argues, and she does this better, not being a cheating whore.
Oh, wow, nice.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So the letter A. Abracadabra.
Whoa.
That's a long. I know they Googled that shit
Yeah.
before they spelled it because they spelled it right. Agenda. Asthma. Great answer, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ammonia.
I was thinking
Related
before,
even.
Right. Exactly. Ammonia. Right. And my favorite, apple. And believe
Apple.
it or not, the person that answered on here did not answer on there, and I'm going, holy crap! There are two dumbasses that I know.
They're just like, start from there, apple.
And pizza.
Grape.
Wait, they actually did pizza?
Why did I even do that?
Pizza.
A pizza.
No, just pizza. They put.
a pizza.
Yeah, a pizza.
Pizza.
I'm like, are you people freaking serious?
Are you listening?
It's in front of them. They ain't got to pay attention. Just read it.
I didn't do so well with those word problems.
I'm gonna start posting a link to the freaking dictionary.com whenever I do those.
That's
Yeah.
just rude.
Here's the cheat sheet right here.
So congratulations, Chris, once again.
Thank you.
And when we come back, we're gonna talk with Aegea.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Holla.
That's
All
all
right.
right, guys.
All right, we're gonna talk with Coleman. Screw them guys.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. You're listening to Open Mic Live, and we'll be playing Unify right now in a second by Aegea. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the last segment of Over Mic Live. Am I heard? I'm being heard, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. That was Aegea Unity. When are you guys going to have music out, or do you have music available for people to listen to?
Yeah. So that was off the last record. That was #Honesty.
Okay.
Unify. Off of #Honesty. Yeah, right.
Wrong
and
album.
then we actually have another record that's coming out soon. We don't have a real set date, but it's going to be called Through the Static. Another 3-song EP with Matt LaPlante.
You say soon, you mean like fall, summer, spring?
We're shooting for right now, kind of like early fall. You know,
hopefully before Christmas.
Yeah,
everything's tracked. We're just waiting for production.
Who named the album?
What's that?
Who named the album?
I think we all did.
So he came up with name. You came up with the. I mean,
well, it's like I think
the static.
I was sitting on my back porch one night. Had a little too many beers. I think I actually, like I normally do, have a crazy idea. Call the guys immediately.
Yep.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop
for
what
sure.
you're doing
yeah.
and pick up the phone
Every
for John.
time.
Like even if you know you're the only one still up drunk.
Absolutely.
We do it to each other too, man.
Messages,
You
text
guys
messages.
all have people you live with?
Yeah.
Girlfriends?
Yeah.
No, it gets kind of
Yeah.
awkward
Moms.
sometimes.
No.
Girlfriends, same thing.
No, right.
No, we all like we have a group chat that's always open. So any given time, this dude doesn't even sleep. So we'll get a text like 4 a.m. He's like, "Bro, I wrote the crazy
I
song."
legit did last night.
Yeah, legitimate does that. So
And
That's awesome, though.
The basically I was to call the guys up. I was just for whatever reason had this weird drunken vision of a lot of static, like kind of like on TV or something, and kind of saw the band name coming through it, and it just to me was just like symbolizing, just like Aegea, you know, being what we wanted this band to be, to kind of rise through all the static, the noise, all that. Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, Poltergeist? No, through the static works.
So Aegea.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's got. I don't know if it's an acronym. You know, I don't usually ask bands what their name means because Sunshine and Bullets is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, Aegea is kind of an interesting name. You know what I mean? So you don't know if it's an acronym or if it's someone's.
Right.
So I went on. There's a lot of Aegea crap out there.
Yeah, there is.
Seriously, when I was looking for music for you guys, I'm like, Jesus Christ! I mean, what a weird word for there to be so much behind it.
Oh, holy shit!
Almost the tune is kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Like most bassists. Good job.
Exactly.
Joker.
Yeah, because just weirder than the bassist is the drummer. Just so you understand. Keep to myself.
We
pat, boom, boom, pat.
We stay together. It's okay.
I'm sure good. Otherwise, the band's gonna fall apart.
Thank you.
Without the beat, you're screwed. Yeah. So, is there something behind the name?
Yeah. A little bit. You know, it was sort of like an evolution. I mean, we started off. We bounced around all over the place with names, and we definitely wanted to have a word that was very visual. And so, we back with the old bass player, we were all bouncing ideas, and he came up with the word Aegean. I guess he saw it on a painting or something, and we all. It was actually it was a Dali painting.
And he came up with enema first and went, no, that's not going to
Yeah,
work.
right. Well, it was actually the painting's called Gala in the Sea. It's actually a painting of his wife looking out at the Aegean Sea, and then from far away, it looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it's a very famous painting. So we the word Aegean had like a little ring to it, and we liked it, yada yada. And then one of us said, "Well, hey, let's just kill the N and Aegea. We can put it upside down, backwards, forwards. It sort of reads every direction, and we like that."
Dude, awesome. I can't believe I didn't notice that.
Yeah. You can put it any direction, and it's the same word. So,
because I'm usually in front of a mirror when I'm reading this shit.
Yeah, he's got something in his hand in the album.
So that's awesome, because that is one of the things that I found was it was a Queen of the Amazons is what Aegea was, right?
Yeah.
And then she didn't really make it.
No.
You guys will.
Yeah,
Don't get me
right,
wrong.
right.
I'm gonna do it, man. I realize there's no correlation.
He's like, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a connection.
correlation here.
But she commanded an entire army.
Right.
So that's what's going on right here.
We're trying to build our army.
So which one of you is the Aegea?
We are Aegea.
I guess we are the collective.
We is Aegea.
We are the collective known as
So
Aegea.
it takes 4 men to make 1 woman?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty
yes.
accurate.
Actually.
I know. 20 years of been married, bro. We're always wrong, and
we're
how it goes.
wrong all the time.
And you're from upstate New York, right?
Yeah, Rochester, New York.
So another thing that is in Aegea, there's a restaurant in New York called Aegea. So I wasn't sure if maybe you just were like, man, that shit's delicious.
Yeah, it's like I'm about that, actually.
It's called grape drink.
We'd have been called Tahoes or something.
Yeah.
The Tahoes.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah, man.
So another thing is Aegea Medical is a thing that you're doing. You heard of that too?
Yeah,
we looked it up.
We looked up the trademarks, so that's
to make sure you could use it for what you're using it for.
Yeah.
Because that one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
A car thing too.
Huh?
Something with a car company has a line.
That wasn't quite as much fun as trying to use vapor to change women's privates.
That's what it means. That's what the band name means.
Actually, that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah.
We're converting them all. We're converting them all.
You will love me.
So now you found this out. So
go from here. As he crosses his legs. That's freaking awesome. So you are from upstate New York, right? We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
How long have you been down here?
3 years now.
And what brought you here? Divorce?
Oh man, the weather. So I was actually in fire rescue in upstate New York, and during the polar
in the winter,
vortex.
that's an easy job.
Yeah, the polar vortex, the freaking polar vortex. It was -30. You're putting out fires and people's gears freezing. It's horrible.
-30 in New York.
-30.
Oh, you were near Buffalo. You were Rochester, right?
Yeah.
That's further north.
So that was rough, man. And my lady, she's an RN. So when I was in the service, I spent time in the South, and I loved it. It got really got in my heart, and we talked about it for a long time. And one day we said, why don't we check it out? We came to a place I had never heard of, Clearwater. I had never heard of Clearwater, and a month later we're living here. Yeah.
So how'd you end up in Clearwater? Like I have friends that come from up there and they end up in like freaking
Orlando or.
How the hell do you? Well, Orlando I can see because you know what I mean. Right. You hear about that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But like Ocala. What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
So how did that happen?
Venice, Florida.
So
okay.
I'm very one with the water. Like I'm very waterborne. So of course I went and joined the Navy. I've always been near water. It feels odd to not be near the water. So when I looked at the state, I looked at the places that I obviously knew. I looked at Jacksonville. I looked at St. Augustine. I looked at Miami. Miami I didn't go to because I have a banned breed on dogs, which I think is very wrong. They don't allow pit bulls.
What?
Yeah, they don't allow pit bulls.
Where?
Miami.
The whole city of Miami doesn't allow pit bulls?
Nope. They'll take your dog. They'll kidnap your dog.
But their spokesperson is named Pitbull?
Yeah, right?
That's the joke, man. That's the joke.
I don't understand. Are you serious? I really didn't know that.
No, it's true.
That is ridiculous. If you're going to ban anything, ban that son of a bitch.
It might have helped his case,
Exactly. I mean, I'd breed someone to fight that bitch.
I'm the only one that's allowed to be called Pitbull here.
Who's that?
Pitbull.
Right. Fuck that guy, dude. If you could just take him and Kanye and shove him off somewhere, bro, that'd be cool.
Unless they want a collab. I mean, we're always on a collab.
I love you guys.
Thanks for listening, Pitbull. Appreciate it.
You guys have Pat Blue Ribbon.
Kanye, you've been ejected from the black community. F you.
Right, you and Brian Couple can go hug somewhere.
Right? Yeah.
It's getting harsh.
No, you know what? I'll accept Pitbull. But Kanye can still go to hell. I don't care if he's listening or not. If he wanted to collab with me, it's not going to happen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm dead look.
I'm just pissed he made a shoe that looks like a sock, and it still costs more than I'm willing to afford to pay. You know what I mean?
That is insane.
Yeah. Call them Yeezys.
Motherfucker,
that's a gym sock with a sole.
What are they called?
Yeezys.
Do they have a slit in the toe?
Nah, it's a fucking gym sock with a sole. That's pretty much what it is.
Well, of course,
so they're good for running.
That shit's got soul.
That's a song title, bro. Gym sock with a soul.
That's a damn band name. What are you talking
But
about?
Kanye now owns it because
Side
we came
project.
up with it talking about his shoe.
Oh, man.
Opening up for Aegea, gym sock with a soul.
Gym sock soles.
That's why he's the writer. That's why he makes up the lyrics. Yeah. Do you guys ever come up with lyrics?
Yeah.
That you actually use?
Yeah, Chris definitely will alter them. But let's say John or Spence or I and John or whatever come up with the initial riff, and we'll kind of say to Chris, "Hey, man, here's sort of like a rough idea of what we've got going on. Put your magic on it." Because that's the one thing about Chris is he's a great poet. I mean, really, he is. He has a way with words without being corny.
Right.
It's the singer thing. He can. And we noticed that when we first hired him, is he has a lot of very unusual things he does lyrically that we've never heard a lot of people doing.
Like Whisper.
Yeah. Like, now mic check right.
But well, when you guys said that, his lyrics come from shutting his eyes and walking through the room listening to you guys play.
Yeah. it's a little unique,
that
you know.
Speaks volumes right there. Absolutely. I mean, that kind of explains it to you, right? Because he's feeling whatever is coming to his mind. He's not just going, "Oh shit, I ran into someone at the grocery store today. I'm gonna write a story about it."
Well, which we'd be okay with at some point, I guess.
That'd be freaking hilarious, wouldn't it?
Be the 2 Chainz.
Soulful and dark.
I'll be the 2 Chainz of rock.
Write a whole song about the asshole and the little freaking scooter that's riding around the store. Like what? Does anything really inspire you to write? Like, do you write when you're not listening to music?
Oh yeah. I tend to. So I had an interesting upbringing and whatnot, and didn't come from a very touchy, lovey feeling type of family. So
lucky guy.
Yeah,
I was close with my uncle.
He loved me so much.
Uncle Touchy.
Taught me a lot, bro. Shut up.
You and Uncle Bad Touch over there. So I found a way that, like, since I didn't really know a way to really vocally explain how I felt, I started just writing. And in school, I used to get in trouble. Like, teachers thought, "Oh my God, this kid is so studious. He's over there writing." And they come over, and I was writing a poem or I was writing a song. I tend to write on experiences. We talked briefly at the last show. A lot of the songs, they are very personal. But yet I write them vague enough that people can relate to them. So. I had a song that was based on, PTSD and, how a person thinks and looks at the world and how they look at them.
Right.
And me as a veteran, I'm very, very close with that subject. Or I'll write about love, the strongest emotion there is out there. I write about things that I see wrong with the world. Again, with the veteran community, the VA loves pumping out drugs, So at one point, a song that thankfully these guys changed, it wouldn't have really worked. I started writing a song about.
They took some of the tears out of it. And
they were like, "Oh, goodbye."
We bottled them.
Rock music right now.
We took them out and bottled them.
This is really good.
But that's the thing, and that's something else that is great about us, and that really does make the songs very approachable. Is that I do think about the band very much when I'm writing a song, and I do make sure that I make the song very approachable to anyone. You could hear any song of ours and relate it to yourself. And every song is always about overcoming something as well.
Right, so I mean, that's the lyrics, and now the music, you guys collectively do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, when you're sitting around, like, I don't know how to write the music out.
Right.
Do you literally do that, or you just get on your shit and start playing it?
I think for us, it's definitely more of a jam thing. Like
it's more organic than that,
when
really.
He was telling you about the last song we wrote, it was like me and him randomly played a riff, and then they changed the riff, and then we had a new song. So it's a lot of jamming for us. But, I mean, he will write stuff out for me or, like, send me a little voice recording on his phone.
Half the time,
acoustic,
my iPhone is, like, the best demoing, gear I have is... I'll sit down with my acoustic. I'll have a line hit me, record it, send it to the guys, so they kind of know what I'm thinking, immediately. And that's a lot of times where they start. It's like just
they're very organic, man. There's not a whole lot of process to it. It's just an idea hits, and we share it immediately with the group, and then as a group, we sort of put it together.
Yep.
But I will say, the three of us as the instrumentalists, we do make a conscious effort to write the music to work with Chris.
After you've got a bass, not a bass, but after you got
a foundation,
absolutely,
then you put it on paper.
Yep. And then we really try to cater to Chris, and we don't want to write a song that's unsingable. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many bands that are amazing musicians, but then and you don't
want to be accused of holding the man down, right?
Right. Yeah.
We want to be that guy,
Again.
But I think that attributes to you guys haven't been together that long. I think that attributes to how good you are so fast. Is just the natural. It's natural.
Yeah.
It's nothing. None of it's forced.
You should see
it's just part of you guys.
You should see it in practice, man. For me as a vocalist, it is so frustrating because these guys will be sitting there just chilling, and all of a sudden, some magic just comes out of their assholes, and I'm like sitting there, and my jaw drops.
Oh yeah,
literally.
And I'm like,
"Can I join one of the sessions?"
You totally can. And I look at them and I go, "What the hell is that?" And they're like, "I don't know. We were just playing."
It was random.
And I'm like, "Can I keep that?" That's something I say all the time. Can I keep that?
Yeah, we keeping that. We keeping that. We're like, nah, man. We're just jamming. Yeah, we're just jamming, man.
I could. I tell you what. If we had recorded every practice, we would have had like 60 songs, like produced because they literally. It's that organic. Something happens when they're together. something happens.
No.
The drugs help. No, just kidding.
You ain't shit, bro. That's how this shit's been going
Smoke
on.
weed every day.
But I mean, saying that, if you wrote all these songs, now you said you're working on an album to come out, right?
Yeah, an EP.
It's already done.
But you have songs that are kind of in the background that you might
Yeah.
develop later for another one. You hold on to them.
Well, this new EP hasn't come out. We already probably have, I don't know what, like 5-6 songs already, like
Right.
in the process. Yeah.
But I mean, you have songs that aren't going to be on this album that are still you don't let go.
There's always going to be songs that we cut and that we keep for later and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, when the producer says, "Oh well, I don't really like that song," that just means you got to work on that more later and stuff
absolutely.
like that.
Now, are there songs that after you've done them and you were like, you do just get rid of them?
Sometimes
just let it
there
go?
are complete throwaway songs, especially if one of us just isn't, if I can't put a bass line to it or if he can't put lyrics to it. Sometimes there's stuff where we just forget about it or whatever it is.
Yeah, or
But
just doesn't make the cut.
I tell you, with technology these days, or like our phones record so well. You
Yeah.
know, we always will be at practice. We come up with something, and it's like, hey, let's just play that again and record it on our phone, even if it's a crappy recording.
Right.
Or having a whiteboard is huge at the studio. We always write
And that
down
thing's full all the time.
the order of the song ideas so that we can remember it for next week. Because we'll come back next week and it's like, I don't know what the heck I was.
You guys each have your
I
own
don't
color
know.
markers so that you know whose ideas who?
Pretty
Different
much,
colors
man.
and,
Yeah,
Really?
pretty much. Different colors mean different things, but
you
like
get some,
Oh.
you get some obscenities on there too. You know?
Stick figures. There's a stick figure version of us up on that board.
Yeah. But I will say, I think it's sort of, I don't really know if this is true or not, but I mean, in my opinion, it's like a sign of any great artist is there's way more shit you never use than stuff that actually goes out there, So,
well, guys, I hate to cut you off, but tell everyone about you, where they can find you online, where your shows are going to be coming up soon. Let everyone know, and speak slowly because my listeners are special.
Okay. So we're Aegea. You can find us at AegeaOfficial.com. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. We have a show schedule on there. I think our next show is August 12th, and that's at the Brass Mug.
Hotter than hell.
Hotter than hell. We also have a show coming up Wednesday 13 in September at State Theater. And then other than that, just stay on our website. This is the best place to keep updated with everything we've got going. The new release through the static. Hopefully looking for an early fall release. And some new merch options.
So you guys keep your website updated pretty well?
Yeah, we try to update that regularly.
That is awesome. All right, so with us real quick, we have a gathering coming up pretty soon, August 20th, where we're trying to get all the bands together.
Yeah.
And get them to learn how to work together, get them to learn how to promote themselves better, and get them to learn how to help us help them. So that as a group, we can get it done. Because as a group, we can. If everyone keeps trying to work by themselves, this shit ain't going to happen.
No, you got to make a scene, man.
And it's actually, this thing's falling into place, bro. We got a lot of people that freaking love this idea and are pumped to freaking be. Well, I think it's the free food.
Sandwiches, man.
So that's coming up the 20th, and then we're working on a benefit at Quaker Steak.
Yeah,
we're working on that right now. Like so far, I have Red Calling, Aegea, Cruel Curses, Cold Clock Knockout.
Great.
Jonathan Rocks is going to open up in the beginning, and Kamenar is going to go on before that. Jack Mantra is going to be there. So we're going to have a couple more bands after, to add to it. It's going to be an all day for Wounded Warrior. Is who we're going to do it for because, who doesn't love a veteran?
Absolutely.
And then coming up next week, if I had my shit open where it was supposed to be, then I would be able to tell you that. So coming up soon, we have Todd Stimmell, which is a comedian that runs Gutterball. We have Jorge Gonzales, which is a comedian and might be deported soon, so we're trying to get him here now. And then Murder the Crow. That ends out the month. So thank you guys again for coming in, man. We love you guys. We appreciate it, seriously.
Thank you so much,
and
man.
thanks for bringing all the merch. No.
Spence.
I'm just kidding, bro.
We'll get you out tomorrow, bro.
No, we're good, babe. All right, guys. We love you, man.
Love you back.
Thank you, man.